So people are increasingly looking beyond the adaptive immune system, looking for ways in which they can manipulate the immune response, and they're turning now to the innate immune system to look and see whether this can be manipulated to drive anti-tumour responses. The innate immune system is composed of many different cell types, including NK cells, macrophages, granulocytes, and all of these cells could potentially be leveraged to generate an anti-tumour response. So for example, if I elaborate a little bit more on macrophage, these are often present in reasonably large numbers within the tumour microenvironment or sat around the margins of the tumour. So these offer a potential therapeutic target for driving anti-tumour responses. The macrophage typically within the tumour microenvironment have often been subverted. So instead of being pro-inflammatory and driving an anti-tumour response, they're often being subverted into having a phenotype which enhances the tumour response and also creates a regulated environment in terms of how other immune cell types within the tumour might act. So for example, we know that these cells are producing VEGF, which supports tumour growth, and they're also producing IL-10, which provides a regulated environment for T cell function. So in terms of other functionalities that we can be looking at with macrophage, then these cells, we'd normally be expecting them to phagocytose under the right conditions. So if these cells can be driven within the tumour microenvironment to take up tumour cells and phagocytose them and destroy them, then again this presents a way in which we can drive an anti-tumour response. The tumour-associated macrophage phenotype, or TAM, can be modelled in vitro by taking monocytes from healthy donors and then differentiating them under conditions which generates the TAM phenotype. So that we can do this and generate cells which are producing VEGF and IL-10. So we recapitulate to some extent the cells that are found within the tumour microenvironment. You can then think of a couple of strategies whereby you could come in with your therapeutic to assess whether you can change this phenotype. Because ultimately the aim would be to switch these cells from that very regulated tumour-promoting phenotype to one where you drive an sort of a pro-inflammatory microenvironment to cells that are producing, for example, IL-6 and TNF-alpha.